We all have a double threshold day today.
Click that.
Life ain't always empty. 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 Life ain't always empty.
Thank you, brother. Good evening. Just finished a run here, Balboa Island, Los Angeles, California. We have just arrived from Flagstaff. We dropped down. We drove into Phoenix and then we flew here, so it's been a long travel day. As you can see, it's dark. It's what time? About 8 o'clock. Just finished 40 minutes run. Some people had 30, 35. Everyone just settling in now. Tomorrow we're going to head and do our pre-meet, but in some of this video you're going to see what our last session was, what we've been up to, our travel to get here, and then all the pre-meet footage is going to be in the race video. So if you're watching this, enjoy the video, see how we prepared in lead up to the 10K, and stay tuned for the results.
Welcome back to Team Macau. We are 7 days out from Sound 10K. We all have a double threshold day today, or double session, I'm not sure it's threshold. 10 by K this morning. Pretty controlled, and then we'll be back at the track this evening for some 400s. Need any more? We don't waste anything in Team Macau.
What about that? Up since 6:30. I feel electric. This feels like an afternoon session, even though it's like 9:30. And we've been told to go slow. You know what? I'm getting after it this morning, let me tell you that much.
So I want the first 3Ks at 4 minutes, next 3Ks at 3:50, and the last 4 between 45 and 3:40. So it's a very slower start, and then just a little bit of a tuning in towards the end. All right, it's a little bit easier than last week. Thank you very much. I want your minutes in between to not be floats, but to be true jogs. Okay.
Like slow.
Slow. I know you don't do that, but can you try?
Yeah.
Verity, can you try and slow her down a bit?
I'm good at slow jogging.
I'm in good spirits.
Nice. What's happening today? We're going to follow the women on a double threshold. Can you talk us through what that's going to entail and why 7 days out from a 10K are we doing a double threshold day?
Okay, so where we are, we've had some very, very good weeks of training. The last 2 weeks, as people who have been following the channel will realise, we've had some very good track sessions on a Wednesday. The track session we've just done was perfect. Gave me all the answers to all the questions I had for them. Today, the beautiful part of doing a double threshold is you get to control the effort, and that's why we're doing that today. I just want to control the effort. I don't want them going too hard. Just to paraphrase, we're doing this morning 10 times a K. For the girls, it's slower than last week, so I got all the answers and data from last week from the session that helped me really set today's session. So first 3Ks are going to be at 4 minutes, next 3Ks are going to be at 3:50, and the next 4Ks are going to be between 3:45 edging towards 3:40. The recoveries are 60 seconds slow jog, much to the dismay of India Weir. But the beautiful part about doing double threshold, you get to control the effort, which I want to do because I don't want too much taken out as we move into next week.
10 by a K, LT1 is the focus, for those that don't know what that means. Neither do I. No, I'm just kidding. That is on the lower end of our lactate threshold. So as you know, with these things, everyone's got a different approach. Some people are going to test and be super scientific. Some people are going to use heart rate as a guide based on testing results they've had before they've come here. Some people Andy's probably going to just look at and say, hey, you look good to speed up or slow down. Myself and Ellis have been set some paces, so that's what we're going to stick to, and then just use heart rate as a bit of a guide as if we can push on or slow down. I'm not a big fan of all the science stuff. I either think you need to be like a mad brainiac scientist and do it completely correctly, like all the stuff you probably see online of everyone like in lab coats being like dead on, or I think you just need to apply some logic and be like, look, moderately hard, really fast as kind of your brackets, and use your own intuition. But maybe that's why I'm not winning Olympic medals, who knows? We'll find out in the next 3 to 4 months.
Nice. And whilst you're going to be doing the session this morning, World Indoors 3K is going to be happening.
Yeah.
Who are you taking?
Who's in it for Ireland in the 3K?
Griggs.
And
Coscoran.
who? Coscoran as well?
Griggs and Coscoran, yeah.
I'll give you the medals. The medals will be won by... Let me just check I'm not missing anyone huge here and look like a complete wally. Oh, Shrub's doing it, isn't he?
Shrub and the Goose.
And Habs.
And Habs. Sugar
What?
Hocker,
Kerr, Shrub.
Shrub tries to make it hard from in and around 2k. Kerr follows it, Hocker follows it, Griggs follows it. Kerr's hard to pass, Hocker manages to get round, Griggs doesn't. Your medalists are Hocker, Kerr, Nick, Griggs. Clip that.
How have you found doing double threshold training?
I think I'm still used to running once in the day and then being done for the day. So I'm learning to like coming back a second time. Kind of feels like you repeat the morning when you have 2 bigger threshold sessions. But it's good. I feel like it's getting me stronger, which I guess is the goal.
How many Team Macau members does it take to tie a pair of shoes?
Well, we're doing something special.
Yeah?
When we're actually not, she's just never been able to tie a pair of shoes before. Well, look, she's doing it!
This is Verity, my new friend.
Verity, how have you found training with these girls?
She can't. No, it's
We'll
been
step
really
away
good.
for a second.
Really, it's been really nice
Go on,
to have
say
the
whatever you
company and I don't know, be able to talk and enjoy it instead of just slugging everything out by myself.
Alright, they need to stop.
Whoa. I think I'm going to back off. My heart rate's high and I don't feel too great. Yeah, no, my heart rate was climbing, so I ended up like, after I think 6 reps, I walked the recovery just to get it back down. I think the heat was just like keeping that baseline high, and then in the rep I was definitely not threshold. So just backed off, sensible decision. I obviously have a session later and then a race next week, so don't want to cook myself. But yeah, no, it was good.
Nice.
Very, very hot. We are at the track 2400s tonight, I think. 2 sets of 10 off 30 seconds. Don't know what the pace is yet, but hopefully starting pretty controlled.
And if you had one bit of advice to people that are doing double sessions or potentially going to introduce double training days, what would that be? Like, what do you do anything different on double training days?
I mean, obviously making sure you don't hit them too hard, but also just like, I guess you gotta like eat at the right times, and I actually treat it like 2 different days. So like, I'll get up, have my breakfast, coffee, whatever, do my morning session, have a nap, and do the same again for the evening session. So that's what I do.
We
Today.
are doing many laps, 20 times 400, broken up into 2 sets of 10, 30 seconds recovery, 2 minutes between sets. Groups are running at different paces, obviously. It's all very controlled. And India, it's not windy today, is it?
Wherever you want.
So we tend to do a VO2 session midweek, and what I enjoy doing is compressing, putting in the 2 elements of the aerobic zone into one day. So one end of the day LT1, so easy, and the other end of the day just tilting into LT2, just pushing, nudging the aerobic zone a little bit more. But obviously it's very controlled, which is why I like it. It means that if you're tired, then you're not going to move too fast. Whereas, you know, it just shows us where you are, so we can control it. That's what I like as a coach.
Similar. Maybe similar, yeah.
Right, girls, are you ready?
90 is it? Yeah, let's just hit a 90.
Ready?
We'll let them know.
Right, okay. Good. What number did you get there, Scott? But yeah. Perfect.
90 again?
Nice balance, good Dennis. Nice, thank you. Nice, thank you.
Check something 27.
Nice, well done.
Perfect, my friend.
That's it.
I feel like I do that anyway.
Oh, guys, come on. That's it. Boys. That's good, India. That's good, guys. And wow, that'll do nicely. 80.2. Right, thank you very much, Miss Weir. Thank you for coming. Well done. That was really good. Really good. Sarah, you're coming. No, we can't thank that one.
Sorry, I was concentrating on two hands.
Yeah, I felt good. I was pretty tired this morning, but I felt a bit better like this afternoon. So.
Good, yeah, really enjoyed that.
We woke you up at the end.
Those 75s woke me up again.
Nice. Sarah, good day's training?
Yeah, very good. Happy with that. It was nice to run like just a couple of the reps, like quicker than 10k pace. Got the legs turning over. So yeah, it was good. Good day.
Nice. And how are you feeling going into next week?
It's hard to know. Like, I mean, every week I'm feeling so much better, and I definitely feel fit. So yeah, I think it's just we'll take it day by day. But I'm excited. Every day I get less scared. I'm more excited, which I think is a good sign. So, yeah.
Rory, do you want a bit of sun cream for your new haircut? Elna has 3 Bondi's in the gym.
Oh yeah.
But he has shed a bit of hair off the top.
How are we doing?
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. The sun is up. It's warm. There's not a cloud in the sky, Charlie. Tell me if you can spot one. Oh, no, over there.
Oh.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Talk us through, Andy. It's Wednesday. The race is on Saturday. How's things been looking? What's the plan?
Yeah, no, look, everything is where we want it. It's race week, so it's Wednesday. Race is Saturday evening. Yeah, we're down here in the morning. It's going to be a bit warm, but also I quite like that because it's going to be a little bit warm on Saturday evening. I want them to feel a little bit heat, and we're going to go through the gears and some 300-metre strides. That's kind of where we are. Nothing too much, just enough.
Get me on.
Ready, guys, all together and go.
Life ain't always empty. 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 Don't get stuck in the past. Say your favourite things at mass. Tell your mother that you love her. Or go out of your way for others. Sit beneath the light that suits you and look forward to a brighter future. Life ain't always empty. Life ain't always empty. Life ain't always empty.
Good?
Life ain't always empty. Life ain't always empty. Life ain't always empty. Sink as far down as you could be pulled up. Happiness really ain't all about luck. Let your demeanor be your deep down self, and don't sacrifice your life for your health. When you speak, speak sincere, and believe me friend, everyone will hear.
Thank you, brother. Well done. Get everyone down to LA. Run fast 10Ks. That's the plan. Hopefully it works out, really.
Nice. What's the rest of your week looking like? It's Wednesday
Pretty,
now.
pretty chill now. So we're into taper week. Typically things do start to rein in from like a week out really. We start to taper it from like, the race is a Saturday. The previous Sunday long runs reduced, so we just did 10 miles rather than sort of like an hour and a half or like 15 miles or whatever we do. The rest of this week pretty chill. So we're still up in Flagstaff for this like last kind of session, if you like, before Sound. We'll fly down to LA tomorrow and then just kind of chill pre-meet on Friday. So we'll do a little bit of threshold and some strides and then race on Saturday night. And honestly, I mean, look, Sound's not been like a main goal race for me because I ran Seville, but speaking from experience, having been within the group for this camp, everyone's in a pretty good place. So I think we're going to get some good performances out of this weekend.
Oh, do you know, it was a perfect morning. Pre-race session into the weekend. All those things I wanted, plus a drink.
Nice. And what's the plan now?
Plan now is that we are packing up today, travelling down to Phoenix tomorrow morning, settling in to our pre-Sound camp on the island, which will be fantastic. A few days pre-race session on Friday on the track where everyone else will be before Sound, and then we travel over and go to the office on Saturday. Work to be done.
Hi.
Where are we, Sarah?
Balboa Island, baby.
Touchdown in bloody LA, touchdown in Balboa. It's like a separate country. It's yeah. I guess we're going to see what it's like. We're going to go for a jog. I'm going to make a sandcastle quickly.
How many travels for the first time?
Oh, you felt that? That's a beach, that.
We're not going to need to jump and leave them. Yeah, man, I'll just go right. Yeah, go right.
Do you know what's actually crazy? The first song that came on in the car when we like drove, landed in LA was Runaway, and that song reminds me of this last year.
What's it like being back, you two?
Oh,
Well, we've only just touched base, but
lovely.
yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It brings back good memories.
It does,
I think
yeah.
that's the
Happy
biggest thing. Is like we wanted to come back. Well, for me especially, wanted to come back and like we've had like a positive experience. So just try and replicate what we did last year, and we were all settled last year. I think a few of the races went wrong for other factors. It's obviously tough. It's a 10k track race where you're riding the red line, but I think in terms of like a setup, we just basically replicated what we did last year. So yeah.
So that's that. That's the end of the kind of Flagstaff training camp series, if you will. We kind of just tried to do as many different videos as we can, show you as many different people as we can. Hopefully you've got to meet some new faces outside of the core Team Macau group as well. All that's left to do is race. So the details are on the screen. If you're local, come down. If you've got a FlowTrack subscription, you can watch it there. If you're just generally wanting to find out the results, just refresh our Instagram because we'll get something on as soon as we can. So yeah, in the comments, please give us any sort of feedback for what you've enjoyed from the camp. Potentially other things that you want to see once we're back in Teddington or on other training camps, just anything really. And yeah, maybe give the guys a good look and the girls as well. Cheers, thanks a lot.